Welcome back to Crypto Spaces, back with another Monad update for you guys. Monad already starting to climb back up again. Are the dips to 2-4 cent not in the cards? Showing a ton of strength here, right? Again, maybe the TA that we saw from some of the X community was a little bit too bearish. Maybe we're gonna just fly right out of here. That also could be the case, man. None of this crypto is not guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed in this space. So right now, Monad at 0.02778, just a bit above 300 mil market cap, 120 million volume, under down 30% in volume. Volume still looking great though. That 120 mil volume is great stuff, right? So we had a dip down to 2563. Is that the worst of the dip? We'll see what happens, right? Like I said, I'm not gonna be 100% accurate on where the price goes. I just see a high time frame in the long term where the price could go, right? So all the short term price action doesn't really mean much to me, but I'm still like providing thoughts of what the X community thinks. How what could you do? Maybe you could what you could do as far as DCA goes, or what you could do as far as taking profits, etc., right? That's where I'm at with Monad and the project as a whole, right? But it's looking great here. If you didn't really get exposure and you were able to buy at 26 cent, right, 2563 cent, that might have been a great entry, right? We could climb all the way up to 3-4 cent from here, right? That could also be the case for Monad, right? So we'll see what happens. If we take a look at X, Crypto Tony, Monad update, lovely reclaim on Mon, send it to 0.34 cent, right? So he's looking for a breakout here. And from the looks of the chart, it looks like it's going to break out to that 3-4 cent level, right? The groove, Mon looking really strong. If it could hold above the previous range low, and it did start to break up again, right? We thought, from my previous videos, it looked like it was going to, take a tumble down to 2-4 cent, right? But apparently that may not be the case. It's showing a lot of strength here. But like I said, that was great DCA opportunities. I didn't say, oh, you should sell out your Monad bad because it might go to 2-4 cent from here. No, I said there was a great DCA opportunities, meaning dollar cost average in, right? And if you bought at 2.5 cent, 2563, that's a good entry. Now you're already in profit, right? So it looks like it's gonna reclaim the range and start pushing up to 3 cent, 4 cent from here. So we'll see, man. Crypto changes fast, guys. So we'll see. Popeye, Mon stopped on the remaining short at BE. So someone was short. Now they're flipping bullish. Now that has reclaimed the local range and bounced from the 1 hour trend, I'm allowing myself to chase a bit. Interested to scalp long as per chart attached. So they were bullish. They saw the bounce from the range, right? Let me zoom in so you can see where the level that it bounced from was. So it bounced from that 2.6 cent, 2.5 cent area. You see Mon just popped up here, and it's showing a ton of strength, man. As I stated in my previous videos, I think Mon, like I said, will be an outlier for 2026 and we be one of the better performers of 2026, right? 5 hours ago from Vegeta Crypto, would love a dip into the box, but it just climbed back up above this line, this previous line that he was looking for, right? It just bounced back up above that. So you see, he came back down here to the 2563 area. It literally just bounced back up above this line right here, this red or pink line, whatever color that is. 27156, right? It literally just bounced back above the line, as you can see, 2776. So we could start seeing a move up once again for Mon here. The strength is not to be denied, right? Though, what's the saying from Ivan on Tech? Respect the pump, right? Respect the pump. If you bought at 262563, you were in a good spot to do so. So Mon, in my opinion, looking great. TVL going up, chart starting to reverse. Are we gonna break out from here? We'll see. We'll keep monitoring the project, see where it goes in the short term. But again, long-term targets for me, I think Mon has the potential to get to $1. at least by the end of the year. I think that is very, very possible from here. If not, you know, $2, and maybe on the extremely bullish side, $3, right? That's why I say in that range, $1 to $3, right? Because from the tokenomics perspective, if MON goes on a crazy run, from a tokenomics perspective, $1 to $2 is very much possible, right? That'll just put MON above like Chainlink or right next to Dogecoin in market cap. So, as always, none of this is financial advice. Never invest more than you're willing to lose, guys. Like and subscribe. Share the videos. Thank you so much for the support.